So last week I sold £1,000 worth of items on eBay and Vinted. It's Monday again, so I'm about to pick my eBay orders from the garden in the shed. And as you know, it's been eBay versus Vinted the past month or two. It's been swapping and changing who's been getting me more sales. This week, very, very tight. eBay with 6 sales, Vinted with 7. So you might think Vinted have taken the win, but when it comes to the monetary value, eBay 6 sales has got me, obviously this is before fees, before tax, before cost of goods, all that, pure turnover, just so you know. eBay 6 sales, £383.55 in sales. Vinted 7 sales, so 1 sale more, £220.67. Obviously after eBay fees on 380, we'll say about 310, 320 maybe, so still £100 in the lead over Vinted, but as we know, Vinted, 0 fees, and cost of goods tend to be a bit lower, but obviously I'm about to show you exactly what sold. We're going to see how much I paid, how long it took to sell, and obviously most importantly, what it sold for. A lot of these items you would have seen in previous videos, so if you're an avid viewer, you should recognise where I got these from and how long they have been sticking around for. So we'll go to Vinted first. We're starting with a Tommy Bahama. This was when the girls were getting a haircut, and we've sold it. Box M charity shop. So I've got my SKU system, literally the alphabet, so it's nice and easy. So Box M, looking for Tommy Bahama. So this charity shop, I literally, well, I sort of jinxed myself. It wasn't a jinx, I jinxed it the opposite way around. I tend to do okay in here, but it's more bread and butter items. They don't tend to have like really good brands. Went in there on the video and I was finding brand after brand after brand. It was amazing. This one here is Tommy Bahama. They usually do like the Hawaiian silk shirts, 100% silk. This is just a cotton quarter fleece. I believe it was, what is it, £5 maybe? £4 or £5? I can't remember. I haven't written it down on my SKU, so we'll have to refer back to the video. Listed on eBay, cross-listed onto Vinted. Vinted got the sales, 0 fees, £15.50. So made about a tenner if it was a fiver that I paid for it. So we're starting off nice and standard, and that was part of trying to cover the girls' haircuts and their knees. Got our first TK Maxx pickup that I flipped. This is when the yellow stickers first started. The first day, went in, got a load of stuff. Box M again, nice chunky knit. I make a nice lot of room. Here it is on top here. Aran Cross, I'm not sure how you say it, but it's 100% merino wool, made in Ireland, hand knit. I believe it's hand knit. Yeah, made in Ireland, 100% merino wool, size large. I only learnt about this brand the end of last year at the boot sales. I picked one up, it looked cool, the fabrics looked nice. Yeah, bit of a bolo. Saw it in TK Maxx, paid £26 10p in the yellow stickers. Vinted aren't keen on loads of new with tags items, so I sort of, even though I'm a pro seller, I do sporadically list, like I just sort of do no more than 3 or 4 maybe in one day, like a 24-hour period. Like mix in a load of pre-owned items. I don't know what they'll do if I just listed a load of single new stuff, but I don't really want to find out because Vinted can be a bit iffy. But it got the sale anyway on there, £50 60p, nicely doubling up. Again, brand new with tags. There's no flaws to worry about. So obviously doubling up, made 25-ish quid. And again, no fees to worry about, nice and quick. Literally had that listed for a week and it's gone. This was a super quick flip. I bought this only last week and it's already heading out the door. Box P, that's a new box as well. This is Helly & Hansen. This is from a charity shop. Really nice sort of deep pile fleece. Sort of Y2K-ish type vibes. Got this literally last Wednesday, so under a week to buy, to list, to sell, which is perfect. Paid £8 for it. And again, Vinted's got the order, of course. £8 into £32.50. Again, literally, I think maybe a day or two within listing. Vinted got the order, 0 fees. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to keep saying it, 0 fees. Just need eBay to catch up again. I hate paying fees now. It's so painful. Another super quick, nice, decent branded sale. More of an outdoorsy brand again, Box O. Haven't really picked up this brand much. Don't see it out too often. It's Mammoth. Literally just an outdoorsy sort of Patagonia type fleece or rab. But yes, Mammoth. It's £2.95 in a charity shop. Again, under a week to sell. £25.50. I'm going to say it, 0 fees. So I've got £25.50 once my buyer has received it, and I've had to wait 14 days as long as there's no returns or anything. Then I'll get the £25.50, and it's only cost me just under £3. Another TK Maxx flip. Again, the first day when the yellow stickers started, I went straight to the Chelmsford store, went straight to my Braintree store, and yeah, I picked up a load of nice gear, including a load of folk trousers. Box G, dark grey. Again, new with tags, obviously, being from TK Maxx. These are like a nice dark grey, sort of slightly brushed cotton, smart formal wear trousers. I've got a few bits of my wardrobe of folk, really comfortable, really nice fitting. £16.20 it owes me, so there's no floors to worry about, no washing required. That's why I don't mind paying up a little bit when it comes to TK Maxx and brand new items. No faff, literally hang it, It might need a steam maybe if it's been in a bag and been in storage. Because it's newer items as well, it's normally quite easy to find when they're on the retail website, so you can copy all the details, all the descriptions and stuff. Helps it sell faster. Vintage got a sale £16.20 into 35.57p, just under 50p short of doubling up, which I don't mind. And again, taken a week to sell, so again, just all about that speed. Cheaper sale now, but again with the no fees, I don't mind. This is £2 from a charity shop, boxed. Oh no, I haven't wrote in what box this t-shirt's in. So I've got my SKU system. This is a bit of a faff. So when something sells, I can just see what box it's in. This t-shirt here, there's no box. So now, it's quite a new item, so I'm guessing it's in one of the newer boxes. But obviously I'm up to box P, and I meant OP, yeah, P. So I know it's not in these two, these are like big coats, but it could be any of these if I haven't stuck to the new boxes. Normally if there's a space, I'll just put it in any box, take a picture of the box, and then I put that box picture in the SKU so I know where it is. But it's a t-shirt, and because it's a t-shirt, I might have to squeeze it in one of these boxes if there's space going. So that's where the SKU system falls apart, if you just don't do the SKU system apparently. That's brilliant. I'm just hoping, because it is a new item and I didn't do it that long ago, it should be in P or O, I'm hoping. But then because it's a t-shirt, like I said, I might have just shoved it in a random box just to save on space. Let me do some digging. George, what you gonna do, man? Yeah. Looking for your stuff like you never had a plan. George, everybody knows you lost that groove, man. Where did it go? Right, of course I couldn't find it. I've literally been in every box, but my only saving grace is if I go to the recycle bin on the computer. Yeah, I pictured it recently, so it shouldn't be too far down my recycle list. Just hoping I can find it. Of course it had to be a nice smaller t-shirt, and of course it had to be a cheaper item. I found it. Yes. Is that it? Oh no. Wait, what box is it? Box D. Yes. My recycle bin came to the rescue. That's why I don't empty my recycle bin straight away. Thank God. So box D. What an idiot. What a wally. He retraced his steps, but all in vain. There you are, you absolute... Yeah. Box D. Recycle bin to the rescue. What a wally. Of course that looked like a massive pain in the butt, but luckily, touch wood, that's only the second time that's happened since I started doing this. And I started doing this, well, when I got this built, which was about April. So, what's that, 3/4 of a year, this has only happened twice. So you've seen how much items I get through. So, almost foolproof. But you can't really protect from the fall if the fall is doing the foolish thing. That didn't make any sense. All that faff. It's a really cool wolf print t-shirt. Bit of age to it, sort of Y2K-ish era. I knew it wasn't worth loads at the time, but I did have a feeling it would sell on Vinted, and that's exactly what's happened. I used to be £2 for a charity shop. At the time I got quite a few other bits as well. So yeah, £2 into £10.40, so £8.40 profit. Not bad, just a cool item, nice and light. Yeah, there we go. All that just for that. Really, really nice sale to finish off Vinted as well. Box I have got the box this time. All bar brown. This Olibar Brown, all bar brown, how do you say it? Not sure, never heard it out loud, so there we go. I know the comment section is very on it with my pronunciations. I'm rubbish at pronunciations. I'm really sorry. I'm not sorry, but there we go. What was it? Ralph Lauren is Ralph Lauren. Filler is Feeler. Musto is actually Musto. Who knew? Who knew? The list is as long as my arm, my mispronunciation, so if you see one, put it in the comments and I'll just learn. All right. Olibar Brown I'm going to go with. Box I, £6 charity shop. Olibar Brown. Feeler. Musto, sorry. £6 charity shop pickup. Bargain. I really like this brand. Classic sort of just really nice quality wear. Always like cotton or linen or something like that. Really nicely made. High retail price, and it sort of keeps its price as well. Just a full zip jumper, Olibar Brown, navy blue, bomber jacket. Size medium. Listed in September though, so it has taken a bit longer than usual to sell. eBay cross-listed to Vinted when I was allowed to go pro. So eBay actually had a month head start, but didn't get the sale. £6 into £50, 60 pence. Really, really nice. Obviously, again, take a while, even though I started cross-listing my old eBay stock onto Vinted, I think mid-December or start of December. Obviously, I started Pro in October. I didn't cross-list at all. I was a bit worried. I was doing it manually. That was a massive pain. But yeah, from start of or mid-December, got all my old listings, started putting them onto Vinted once the tide had settled. And yeah, even though eBay had the head start on that one, Vinted still got me the sale. That's all the Vinted orders, £220 worth, I believe, to my calculations. Obviously all clothing, so not as eclectic as last week with the table, with a bit of electronics, cameras and that. But obviously Vinted, 90% of my store is clothing and footwear, so that's just to be expected. And 220 quid over the weekend, yeah, we'll take that. Just got to wait the 14 days once it's been delivered, which is the downside. Vinted parcel's done. They've taken up almost an IKEA bag, so nicely packed there. Now it's onto eBay, and what was it? 6 sales, so one less for £383.55 before fees, of course. Scroll down to the bottom, box O, £1.50 from a charity shop. So starting nice and cheap. Hello, and he fell over there. Box O, we've put it in the SKU, so there's no mishaps this time. I haven't actually bought this brand before, but we've got Frederick Anderson Copenhagen. I bought it because it looked nice. It was a nice quarter zip again, pure merino wool as well, size large. Nice colour, literally ticked all my boxes. £1.50, so like no risk at all. Pure merino wool, nice colour, nice size. And obviously it was a good chance because my £1.50 on eBay, £20 plus postage of £2.99 before fees. I usually, if I do promote, this would have been promoted. I think this was listed for more than a week. Normally, newly listed items, I leave a week or two before I add promotions on. And I tend to promote between, on average, 2 to 5%. That's like the average, depends how I'm feeling, how the weather is. There's no sort of structure to it, that's just how I feel. And then when sales are really slow, I might go from 5 to 8%. But 8 is the top, the ceiling for me, because obviously there's also VAT as well. So it's not actually 8%, it's 8% plus VAT on the 8%. So, and all the others as well. So this soon adds the price on. But yeah, we've got 20 quid plus postage and it only owes me £1.50. So a nice little bill payer to start on eBay for the weekend. Oh, this is cool. Not clothing. Yes, eclectic mix. That's what we like. And I'm going to be dropping it off locally. Literally 2-minute drive down the road. I said I'll drop it off to them tonight. I've got the Girl Guides run today for Maisie. So on the way, I'll just drop it off. And it's not a skateboard. It's a balance board. Oh, dust. Dusty now. Saw this in a charity shop. It looked different. It looked cool. So I done a bit of a Google lens. I wasn't sure what was going on here. That's how it came. Just as it was £10, I believe, or £5 in a charity shop. I looked up at the time. Vidu balance boards. Yeah, basically it's a balance board. So you sit, or you don't sit on it, you stand on it and you improve your balance supposedly. But the main thing is, it was missing this, which is a key ingredient into getting a nice strong sale and even getting a sale at all. Because obviously these get split up, this gets lost. This on its own, you can order it, a replacement on their website, but it's like 30 odd quid plus postage just for this bit of wooden block. Obviously you stand on it, you put it in between this bit. I'm not going to do it because I'm self-employed. I cannot break my ankle, okay? But you stand on it and obviously you wobble around, you're improving your balance, your muscle memory and that. So helps you when you're boarding. Someone actually saw my plane listing. I did list this like this on eBay. I was trying it. Someone had this, a spare one, messaged me. We agreed £20 free postage. They sent it to me, added it together. So all in owes me between £25 to £30 all in. It's been listed for a little while, listed since November. I added this in December. Someone offered me 60 quid. So obviously there's still fees to be taken off that, but I don't have to worry about packing it and posting it out. I'm going to drop it off literally 2 minutes down the road. And as long as they're happy with it, obviously at the time they can tell me if they're not happy with it, then it's a nice simple sale and I don't have to worry about the packing, most importantly. So if you do see one of them in the wild, try and make sure it's got the balance block. That is what sells it. So when I was in Colchester charity shops, I mentioned about blazers, like wall blazers, and looking for additional fabric manufacturers within the labelling. This is the perfect example. This is just an M&S wool tweed blazer. Box P owes me £11.41 from Vinted. Box P, this one I believe. Yes, so £11.41 from Vinted. Just an M&S tweed wool blazer, M&S luxury. They didn't actually take a picture of the Moon label. I'll try and fish out a picture here. But yeah, Moon fabric, highly, highly desirable. This is what sells it. This is what gets the strong money. Yeah, so on Vinted, I just had a sort of search randomly for just blazers, like tweed blazers, just having a scroll through. I noticed it said M&S luxury. There was no picture of Moon fabric, but I took a chance. I think I offered £8 plus postage, yeah, £11.41. Got delivered, and yes, it had Moon fabric. £50 I listed it on eBay and Vinted again. I think Vinted would have been £45. eBay got the sale on offer, £40 plus postage, so £42.99 all in from £11.40. That is nice. Even after fees, that is a nice markup, ideal, and a bit of a Brucey bonus as well. Not clothing again, yes! Charity shop pickup, not clothing, actually an electronic. I've not seen this before, but it's really nice. Hotel Chocolat. Hotel Chocolate. Whoa, it's Hotel Chocolat branded, but it's not a hot chocolate maker. It's just a coffee machine. It takes an espresso coffee pods. If I put this down, I can show you. In the back, you pull this lever, which opens the door. Put your coffee pod in there, shut the door, and then you press if you want double or single espresso. And then it comes out the bottom. Yeah, really nice tidy unit. Water jug as well comes off the back. Also what sold this as well was the fact the company that engineered this was Dualit. You see on the bottom there, Dualit. So within my item title and description, I can say Hotel Chocolat and Dualit. And if you don't know, Dualit makes very nice... Flipping hell! And if you don't know, Dualit makes very, very nice like toasters, kettles and that. If you see Dualit and it's cheap, buy it. Even if it's a bit lime scaly, bit used, it holds its value very well. Sort of industrial units, but sort of more for the home as well. So you can do a bit of both. I paid £10 from a charity shop last Wednesday, and it's already gone £39.60. So almost 40 quid from 10 plus postage on top. They pay 44.59. I'm going to leave the best sale till last. Next sale, Vinted to eBay, nice and standard. Pair of trainers, pair of Nike trainers. These sold once already and got returned because they changed their mind during Christmas when it was slow as well, so that was fun. But they've sold again. That's the only thing with changed mind returns. They are going to sell again. They sold once, they're going to sell again. These beauties owe me £8.28 from Vinted. £8.28. It was their first time selling, so you get a free postage label as the buyer if it's someone's first ever sale on Vinted, which is always really nice. Listed in December, they sold in December like I said, got returned, changed mind, sold again in January, £40 plus postage, $42.99 all in before fees from £8. Nike Air Max 90s, but the ultra mid winter, size 10, my size, not really my thing, so no threat of me keeping them. And the last sale, and it's the sale of the weekend. So I was at Colchester car boot sale. There was a house clearance guy and he had a load of vintage designer, like expensive brands, vintage, good sizes and cheap. The whole bundle cost me £30 and I got multiple items. The thing that stood out, and I mentioned it at the time, was this coat. So bear in mind, multiple items, £30 for this whole bundle. Box A. This might not look much, but again, I'll put the picture here. Salco, get it straight from Salco. Vintage wool and alpaca wool long overcoat. Made in Sweden, UK 40, EU 50. The whole bundle owes me £30. Someone sent me an offer for this on its own. The whole bundle owes me £165. And because I've got automatic payments on, if you send me an offer and I accept, it takes the payment straight away. So accepted, payment went through, took it Sunday morning, it's Monday afternoon now, no sign of a cancellation and anything, so it's gone through. £165 for a nice vintage wool coat. Obviously easily the best sale of the weekend. Such a nice item. The only thing, I'm not going to touch this money, obviously there's fees on top of that as well. I'm not going to touch this because with it, I have measured, I've done the pit to pit, I've done the width and everything. It could be returned for whatever reason for 30 days. Obviously the biggest reason will be it doesn't fit. There's definitely no holes, there's no discrepancies. I'm just worried they're going to get 165 quid and it's not going to fit. But of course, as we learned from the trainers, if someone does return them, they don't fit or they just change their mind. It's sold once, so it's going to sell again. Yeah, and that is all my weekend orders. Really strong again. Obviously, it's not £1,000 worth of sales like the previous week, but that is an exception. I do get £1,000 weekends every now and then, where slow sales crept in mid-December to the start of January. It's really picking up. And my 10 a day, my strict 10 a day that I've stuck to, apart from yesterday I've done 6. But yeah, apart from that, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 is really taking effect. So I highly recommend it. If you want to see me buying this stuff from TK Maxx, yellow stickers, they are still currently on, I believe, as of this video being recorded. See what bargains they've got. And yeah, this video here shows you exactly what I did get.